Hi folks, good morning. This is Derek in New York City. I'd just like to bring you up to date with the latest I've heard about TikTok. For those of us who are content creators and who have been using this platform to highlight our concerns and issues, political, social, and international, that TikTok seems to have a special agenda. And those of us who have been putting videos out with political views, especially on the situation in Gaza and the West Bank and in the Ukraine, we have been targeted by TikTok, either through the AI or directly. They're curtailing the broadcasting of our videos and content, limiting how many people where it can be seen and viewed, and giving us false figures as to how our viewership is growing or not growing. I had 3,040 something followers, and every day it's decreasing by 2 and 3 until it's now about 2,318, and it's falling steadily. And at the same time, alongside that, I'm getting people coming on board my page, 3 and 4 persons per day. So there's a contradiction there. How is it my followers are increasing, but yet my followers, when I look at the figures that they're showing, it shows a decrease, a constant decrease. So there's a contradiction, which I know is deliberately done by the TikTok administration. So they are targeting us viewers, people who are discussing the Gaza genocide and the situation with the Ukraine and other things that the Western pundits in NATO, Britain, and the US does not want us to talk about, that does not fall in line with their narrative. As long as you're not falling in line lockstep with the American and NATO and British narrative on what the world should be like, what we should report and not report, and the world affairs and global affairs, political and otherwise, you will be curtailed, banned, or prohibited from voicing it. I do not use this platform only to voice my concerns. I use WordPress, I use LinkedIn, I use a Live Journal, which is owned by which have Russian owners, or part owned by Russian owners. And other outlets I use. I am not confining myself only to this outlet. If you, my fellow content providers, if you confine yourself here alone at TikTok, you will feel the pain. You will be targeted, you will continue to lose viewership, and you will be frustrated, and there's nothing you can do. You can talk, you can complain all you like. It will not stop. They are following the dictates of the West, primarily America, on how the narrative should be framed and reported. You either conform to that narrative or you continue to defy them and do your thing until you're totally cut off. And I'm not one of those, if they cut me off or ban me, to be creating another profile. I'm not going to give them the impression that they are indispensable. I cannot do without them. No, I can do without TikTok. When I came on board here, I told you my first video why I came on board. I came on board because I was curious. I wanted to see if this platform would provide me another outlet. And I said I'm going to give it a try. But I'm totally disappointed with the way they are treating us content providers and otherwise, because we are not following the narrative. I thought TikTok would have been able to understand and tolerate objective reporting, or allow people to voice their opinions freely and not take sides. But in the Western Hemisphere, it seems that you're either for or against. You're either with me or against me. This is the mentality of the Western dictators. You're either with me or against me. If you don't follow my dictates, you are against me. We do not tolerate independent thinking, independent ideas, or objectivity. Those things are not tolerated in the Western media or the political dictatorship. Very soon, TikTok will be owned by an American firm. They're trying to buy TikTok. They are engaging in discussions towards that end currently. So be prepared. TikTok will be owned by an American firm very soon. And it will be fully under the control of the Americans and their dictatorial mentality and agenda. I just thought I should bring you up to date on the latest that is hanging us over our heads. Do not focus only on TikTok as a means to get your message across or to voice your concerns about global and other affairs. Explore other areas. You have LinkedIn, you have WordPress, you have my live journal. You've got, well, Facebook is also a part of the American propaganda cabal, so don't concentrate on Facebook. They are another set of hypocrites. Ignore Facebook. Even Twitter, or what they call themselves, X now, is another hypocrite. At this point in time, they are tolerating all and sundry, but that is a political gambit Elon Musk is using because he wants to be the soul. He wants to create an atmosphere whereby he is seen as objective, but he is not. He's just another undercover Zionist who is doing the biddings of Israel too. But he's wealthy, so he can afford to carry on as he pleases. His wealth allows him to carry on as he pleases, but he's also another bloody Zionist undercover. So don't trust Twitter and don't trust him. So I've said my piece. I just thought I should let you guys know that it is coming. The certainty that America will control this platform is very, very real. Talks are afoot, discussions are afoot for the ownership and control of TikTok. So beware of what is coming. Total ownership and control of this platform, and it does not matter what you think or feel, you will not be able to change what happens here. You either comply with what they do with you, or you move on. You either comply, continue to do as you do, and let what happens, or move on. I said my piece. I should stop here for the moment.